This morning, we're prepared to give evidence of massive criminal behavior by the President of South Sudan and by his opposition, the ousted Vice President of South Sudan and their generals. The simple fact is, they're stealing the money to fund their militias to attack and kill one another. The evidence is thorough, it is detailed, and it is irrefutable. It involves arms dealers, international lawyers, international banks, international real estate. And it is because of these international actors that we are also able to provide solutions to help end this criminal behavior to protect innocent civilians. Since 2014, the U.S. has given $1.5 billion in aid to South Sudan. The United States and the world recognizes that South Sudan cannot become a failed state, not simply because of the humanitarian crisis, but also because we have seen the influences that can take hold in a failed state. We can either take action now or we can spend the next decade mopping up the mess. Do we think this will make a difference? We do, because this is pretty explosive stuff. We're talking about the president and the ousted vice president, along with all their generals, that we're able to prove without any question that not only are they committing these crimes, which they've already been accused of, but that they're profiting off of it. We're actually talking to the banks, because the banks have a responsibility. It's very easy to say, well, we didn't know. We didn't know we were doing business with people who were committing war crimes, and we didn't know that we were helping to fund atrocities. Well, we're going to let them know, and then we're going to see what their reaction is to that. That's the important part of this. You can't shame war criminals. We've learned that over the years. We learned that, Omar al-Bashir is charged with war crimes. We did the best we could to shame him. We showed pictures of ant knobs dropping bombs. We did everything we could to show that these people were committing crimes. You can't shame them. But you know who you can shame? Banks. You can shame people in the international community that want to continue to do business in the international community. So yes, we are going to name them. And by the way, we're going to give the banks an opportunity to make it right. We're going to sit down and say, let's assume that you didn't know. And that's a fair assumption, because they go through many different shell companies oftentimes. And it's difficult to know. But if we're now giving you the information and you now know, what are you going to do about it? And I think that's a fair question.